Pay attention, creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Yep. Poopy square.
The Playable Characters Podcast. Well, hey there, fellow listeners. This is the amazing 5,000th episode of the Playable Characters Podcast. Hey, everybody. How are you?
Straight in Ibiza.
Yes. We are back for episode, what is this, 42, I think?
Yeah.
What is this podcast called again?
Playable Characters Podcast, Olip.
Oh, PCP for short?
PCP?
Just checking.
To my left and
very
to my
nice.
right, I got my two main dudes.
Which one's to your right?
Calvin Escato.
To my
Which
left.
one is to your left?
Ala Patel.
That's right, everybody.
Oh.
We are back, having a good time. What a snowy month we've had, hey guys?
Yeah.
It's been snowy, staying with a Cozy Mike's hard black cherry lemonade.
Damn right.
Don't give out free plugs.
That's true. Yeah.
No, this is actually, you should not buy this shit at all.
Oh, this is an anti-plug?
It is.
All right.
This is a buy a real beer like a fucking real adult.
Well,
Oh.
tough titties. I didn't. Yeah, guys, this is we are closing in on almost a year of doing this, and it's been pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We're in 2018.
Yes.
It's pretty crazy. We started this in 2017,
Can't believe it's been a whole 2018.
and here we are.
Wow. A
So-
lot's happened.
Yeah. This guest, I mean, what a treat. What an honor, I guess you can say, of course.
I don't know if you're a history buff. I'm a big history buff.
A little, not really. We talked before how I hate history,
Yeah.
and I realized that was geography that I really hated. See, that's how
That's
bad
how
I am.
bad you are at school.
So, by the way, obviously, tweet us, subscribe, like,
Yes.
share, all that stuff. Tell a
At Playable
friend.
Podcast is our Twitter, playablecharacterspodcast.com.
Yeah.
Again, like us on Facebook. If we get to 100 likes, we'll do something special.
We're on Podbean.
We're well over 100 likes on Facebook.
Well, then if we get to 1,000
500,
likes,
yeah.
let's get to 500.
If you retweet this, if we get 100 retweets for this episode,
There you go.
Yes.
we
we'll
will
do
show
something.
you Calvin's
We'll make Calvin
butt cheeks.
Yeah, we'll show you Calvin's butt cheeks. 1,000 retweets will show you his anus. What else are you willing to put up on the table there?
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess
Okay.
10,000 my dick hole.
10,000 his
hole.
social security number.
My goodness.
No. come
No?
on.
Okay.
All right.
Just because it's not worth anything.
Okay.
This is yeah. So we're over. We've hit over. By the way, personal thanks to everybody. We've over 20,000 total downloads, which is nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean much, but
We
it's
might be at 1 million by the
it's a
time
cool
this comes
number,
out.
I
Yeah,
think,
who
to
knows?
say. So that's why
possible.
we thank
It's a
you
nice
all.
round number, so
Yeah.
thanks. Seriously.
Speaking of round numbers, this next guest doesn't make
That doesn't make
terrible
any sense.
segue, but super honored, super thrilled.
Well,
I
he
mean,
fought in a war that has numbers in it.
Yeah,
That's
he's,
right.
He's a soldier from the first.
he's a soldier
Yes.
from World War
One.
battlefield,
Greatest
whatever.
war.
Yeah. So let's just welcome in, sir. Thank you for your service, first of all.
Yeah, seriously.
It's the fight's still going on, brother.
Okay. Yeah.
It's still going on.
He's ready. it
Oh yeah,
seems
of course. Obviously, it's still
Oh,
going
yes,
on.
Of course.
Are you? So you're on leave? Have you been injured? How'd you get time
I'm
off?
on leave right now.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was in the middle of a battle against the Ottoman Empire,
Oh, those
Yeah.
Turks.
and then all of a sudden, everyone was frozen, and I just walked here, man.
Yeah. Oh, I think it was the lag. Probably. Do you know what lag is?
Yeah.
It's hard to
I
explain.
don't know what lag is.
Lag. Okay. It's there's okay. So the internet is what allows that battle to take place. You know what the internet is?
I don't
Okay.
know
So you know what a
that is.
computer is?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. A computer is like a. You know what punch cards are?
Yes.
Okay. So it's like like when you put in punch cards to do calculations on a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these computers, they talk to each other. These machines talk to each other, and the machines let you have this battle.
Good way to
So-
explain it.
Yeah.
And if the machines don't work right, then
It
the
doesn't
battle
seem
gets
complex
messed
at all.
up. No, that's all it is. It's a bunch of bell jars and punch cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty
What can we
much-
call you,
Bell
by the-
jars.
sir? What can we call you?
My name is Private Percy Dixon
Percy Dixon.
from Saratoga Springs, New York,
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
and I'm honored to be here. Thank you very much for taking time
Thank
out.
you.
Yeah,
No,
this
thank
is-
you for
So
your
what-
service.
What class of soldier are you?
I'm a private.
Oh, okay.
So you can't tell us.
Yeah.
The guy's private. Sorry.
We're like-
I get it.
Okay.
Private Percy. What theater do you fight? Oh, you're fighting the Turks right now.
I'm fighting the Turks.
Is it
right
wrong
now.
for me to say Turks or should I say Ottoman Empire?
Turks, Browns,
Right.
the sand,
There's no
Right.
PC where he comes from.
darkness, yeah,
Darkness.
whatever you guys want to call them, it's fine.
Right.
Well,
It's all fine by me.
I'll say Ottoman soldiers.
I will say yes.
Midnight. We got a lot of names for them. I'm sorry.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah.
How did it become called the Ottoman? Because we know it is just a thing you relax on, put your feet up. How did it become
Oh my
that?
God.
No, I'm serious.
We can't. That was the name of the empire.
I
That's
don't
the
know
name of the
why.
empire.
So how did we call our nice, comfy things Ottomans?
It was probably made by the Ottoman people.
Yeah.
Can I answer this one?
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
We just had a battle last week, and we killed so many of those poor people, and
The Ottomans.
the Ottomans. Thank you. Up until a week ago, they were just called the people, and we killed so many of them. The bodies piled high, and we each had about 7 people in front of us, and we put our feet up as
Oh,
jokes.
right.
See, there you go. See?
No,
Oh.
that's
And we posed for a photo for an hour, and then someone
Takes a
goes,
long time.
"Hey, it's like an Ottoman knows people,"
Yeah.
and that's sort of how it got started.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So, you see, Olip?
So interesting. A time before war crimes.
So-
So that's what you do.
Yeah.
Turkish.
What's a war crime?
It's,
Oh, if you shoplift or something.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
leave. I see.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I follow.
Or if you commit adultery, like while
yes,
you're
yes,
at
yes,
war.
yes.
Yeah.
Take the
Some-
Lord's name.
Yeah,
or
if
something.
things like that. Those are considered
Things that lead to
crimes.
syphilis usually. Are
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, I guess. At least syphilis.
Were you drafted or did you enlist?
I was drafted, but I enlisted before they could draft me.
Oh, because you wanted. It's like a I quit before you fire me kind of thing.
Yes,
But
exactly.
the opposite. He wanted
Yeah.
to
It's
be
the
hired
opposite, right,
before
yeah.
they.
I'll kill before you ask me to.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. I do that in all aspects of life. My ex-girlfriend, Melinda,
Melinda
Oh.
from Saratoga Springs.
she's from Saratoga Springs.
Not too far from here.
It's not too far from here. She was trying to break up with me,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I could sense it.
Mm.
So I broke up with her first,
Okay.
And then you enlisted.
and then I enlisted the next day.
I thought you were gonna like enlist and be like, oh, you can't break up with a soldier. What kind of heartless woman does that? I thought you. Were gonna
I
try
tried that tactic.
To, oh, it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Did she get back together? Oh, you broke up with her.
I broke up with her, yeah, before she could. She was trying to insist that she was just asking me what time it was, but I knew what was up.
Right.
Mm.
So I took care of that, nipped it
Okay.
right in the bud.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
maybe you should call her. Maybe have you spoken to her since you've been back?
They don't have phones.
Do you have $100?
Yeah, do you have stamps?
I mean,
You're right,
like,
I'm sorry.
maybe a
Is
telegram.
there a pigeon you know of? A war
I
pigeon?
forgot the time he's stuck in. Yeah.
So what is your role in the war? What do you do? You're just a regular soldier, or
Well, according to my CO, I'm a meat face, and he keeps on pitting me at the front, and
That's not safe.
it's not safe. But I'm just happy to contribute, and if I die for the cause, I'm happy to die for the cause. You know?
Wow.
Right.
True American.
Yeah.
So you
hero.
haven't died at all, right? Because
I thought I died, to be honest. I thought I died, and it felt what I thought was death.
Hmm.
And then I woke up again, and I was back where I started.
I think he respawned.
Oh,
Probably. Yeah.
yeah.
Respawn, okay.
Yeah. That's what we call it in this.
Oh, when you have another child.
Yeah. Sort of.
no? It's sort of like
of.
that.
Okay.
It's sort of like when you get to try again. You know, like so if you
Yeah, Treg, I understand
if you
the
wake
words.
up in the same place you were, you know that happens probably a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
To you, right, and your friends, I guess.
Can I ask you, are you from the Ottoman Empire?
No, I mean I have the look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just
but
wanted to make
I'm
sure
from
I-
India. We're not part of the.
No,
Ottomans.
the
Yeah.
war is paused right now. We're holding off for a second
There's
here.
maintenance on the server.
No, I'm definitely not.
What is this,
not from the
okay.
Ottoman Empire. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Just
In-
double checking.
India,
no problem, no problem.
a peaceful country.
We're a peaceful nation because we were disorganized back then, so we didn't really have.
All they
much,
do is have sex and jot it down in books.
Oh yes, the Kama Sutra.
You have the Kama
Yeah, your
Sutra?
Bible. Yeah, I have it.
That's our. Also known as the Indian Bible. Yeah,
Yes.
that's correct.
Yes, it is.
Is that some of the things like that you guys do to like entertain yourselves in between battles? Like you look at the Kama Sutra, or
It is the thing that gets me through the night, and
you ever do the thing where you read letters from like somebody's girlfriend?
yeah,
You know,
we
stuff
pass
like
them
that.
around,
Yeah, you pass them around
and there's some flowery language in there, and
like real flowery, right?
yes,
Yeah. Do you remember any of it?
yeah. My friend's wife is a botanist, and
It's a literal flowery language. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh right. Okay. Yes.
I can read you something from
Yeah, yeah,
a
go-
letter
that'd be
she
nice.
Oh,
wrote.
that'd be lovely.
My dearest Tommy,
Nice.
in these times of war, I want you to think about your dearest wife, Melissa, who's not with you right now.
Yeah.
His
Think
wife is
about-
named Melissa also.
No, Melinda was my
Melinda was
ex.
his
Melinda.
girlfriend.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry,
be more
sorry.
sensitive.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know there's only one name per letter in your in your world,
It's
but
true.
I'm sorry.
So, go ahead.
I'm just getting back to my letter.
Very deep.
But in these times of struggle and peril, I want you to think of the tulips.
Mm-hmm.
The tulips that I've named after your children.
Aw.
Brian, Stewie,
Brian and Calvin.
and that's it.
Oh, Brian and Stewie.
Wow,
from,
that's very
Steve.
nice.
from Family Guy.
The rest is
Yeah.
covered in blood. I assume it's blood.
Jesus.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my.
Yeah, he
That's so he's dead.
was talking about how much he missed his wife and
Sniper.
her flowery letters, and a sniper.
Oh wow, just
Sniper bullet
Damn.
just got him.
You gotta.
So
there's
sorry.
always snipers.
It was an agonizing 6 hours of his death.
Oh, man.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Was there a medic trying to fix him, or
Yeah,
he, just
he tried the leeches. He did everything he could.
leeches?
Bloodletting, and it just wouldn't work.
You drilled a hole in the head. Sometimes that helps.
Yeah, we did that.
Trepanation.
7 holes in his head, and
Oh Jesus.
well, 7's the lucky number.
That's
7
probably right.
kingdoms. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's probably what did it. I think 7 holes.
Do you guys
Let's
ever?
talk about combat training.
Yeah.
I mean, how hard is it to carry all of those weaponry on the field?
Well, let's see what I have with me. I have a standard issue M1. I have a pistol, which is sort of like a. It changes depending on the day for some reason.
right.
I have noticed that.
It's weird. And then I have obviously an anti-tank grenade,
Yeah, of course.
of course. And then I have a gas grenade,
Yeah.
Right.
which is very dangerous to let off in a small room of my own men. But sometimes it makes sense.
Does
And,
it ever piss off your comrades? I mean, I feel like.
Well, yeah, because it seems like I'm throwing it at them, but they don't see that I can see on my map that there's a guy.
Wow, right.
So you
directly
have
at-
you have a map as well.
Yeah, it's like a paper map, and then
Yeah.
it changes constantly.
Right.
It's very disorienting for me.
It's like Harry Potter's map.
Yeah.
So you're kind of walking around with a
Harry Potter, yeah, he's in my brigade.
Is he?
He's on loan.
Harold Potter.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
his name. You know him.
Yeah. We know.
Oh,
Heard.
okay.
He's gonna do big things.
Big
Yeah.
thing. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And obviously I have a rocket launcher also.
Oh wow. You have
Just
all
in-
those things
just
with
in
you at all
case.
times.
It
Where
really
do you
weighs you
store all
down.
of those things, you know?
I have
Belt.
a rum sack and a belt.
It's pretty impressive.
Wow.
Yes.
It's really good. It's really good storage use right there.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Very efficient.
Yes.
Does the rocket launcher kind of like fold up, you know, like a paper airplane?
The legs to stabilize it fold up, but I cannot fire it unless I'm laying down or resting against a ledge of some sort.
Yeah.
It seems like you're very vulnerable then, right? When it
I
comes-
am, yes. I'm very vulnerable. And people know where the rocket's coming from, but from a mile away.
Yeah.
It screams rocket launch.
Yeah, it's
very-
a trail of smoke.
Now, have you
Yes.
been hit by bullets? Did you have, like?
I've okay, so I've done a couple campaigns in my life.
Yeah.
And this is the first I did one in Belgium. I did a couple of them. And I've noticed something that when I get hit by bullets, if I hide somewhere, like in a broom closet or underneath the staircase for about 60 to 80 seconds, I feel better.
That's cool.
And I think that I'm God.
Whoa. I mean,
You think
Percy.
you might be like Jesus,
Yeah, man.
like like a return?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I
Safe
keep on
space.
hiding, and I keep on dying, and I keep on coming back.
Yeah.
And it hasn't stopped, and I keep on seeing everyone die around me, but I'm still alive.
I mean, Alp, do you have any? I mean,
I think-
you're into reincarnation.
I think
Is
maybe.
there-
Yeah. I mean, I'm not into it.
Oh,
really, but,
I thought you were just into it. I assume.
Boy, this is
Do you-
getting
do you think
insensitive,
you-
guys.
do you think
Is that in the Karma Sutra?
I mean, and if you look in the back,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
there's not that many pictures, but in the back they talk about.
I usually make wet dream before that. But
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's pretty easy to make wet dream before
Yeah.
you get to the back of the Kama Sutra.
Yes.
But I think there's a chance maybe that you were put here for a reason. Maybe that's why you
Yeah.
keep being like resurrected, or maybe you are. I mean, I assume you're Christian or Catholic.
I am Christian, yes. I'm a Methodist.
You're a Methodist.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So maybe you're Hindu as well. So maybe you might be getting reincarnated.
Reincarnated.
Yeah, but maybe your memory is not being erased. Your memory is supposed to be erased so you can start a new life.
It's never erased. What happens is I
Told you he was
die,
into it.
and after I die, a certain amount of times or amount of time elapses, I sort of relive the last time I'm alive, and then a number is placed on my field of vision, and then it shows the amount of times I've died and lived.
Well, that's kind of.
It's like a status report.
It's
of
like a
your-
status report
Is that
of
creepy?
my
to-
godlike
I was
status.
wondering, is that like literally on your eye? Because I'm noticing you're not wearing goggles. So where's this?
It just comes in my vision.
Yeah.
Oh, like a floaty?
It's a floaty. Yeah, like
part-
floaticism. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's-
Have you
that's-
told
that's
anyone about
intense.
this? Like your comrades or?
Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah. That's why they put you up front. They put you up front maybe to see if it's true, and then
And then
they die too. They don't know that you come back.
Have you ever seen The Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise? You sound like you're in a very similar situation.
Cruise.
I don't think he knows
okay.
what
Yeah,
Tom
it might be a little
Well, that's World War One. They're only Nickelodeons.
ahead of
back
your
then.
time, right? Yeah.
Is that the one?
you been to any Odeons?
Yeah.
Have you seen Birth of a Nation?
Great movie. Is that the one? Is that the movie The documentary, right? And
Yeah.
is that the movie where the train is coming at you and everyone runs out
No,
the
it's
theater?
it's the one where the horse is galloping
Okay.
and sideways, and you kind of see the legs. You know.
No, this movie you were talking about, The Edge of...
You'll see it
Tomorrow,
eventually.
you
It
said.
hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
And it's not been around the
Okay.
U.S. yet.
All right, fair
But,
enough.
If you
it's a-
respawn for another, I guess 90 years, you'll see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Do you feel like we're winning the war? How do you feel like the war's going?
I was going to ask. Good question. How's it going? Yeah.
Well, sometimes it feels like we're winning the war. And then sometimes the people, my fellow soldiers next to me, are really just... How do I say it? Shitting the bed, taking a diarrhea inside of a bunk bed, dumping the latrine all over our bedroom.
So your fellow soldiers not good.
These aren't metaphors.
Fecal matter
That is true. Like,
in the bedroom.
We get it. We
In
understand.
the docimile.
Yeah.
domicile.
Domicile.
Is that it?
Domicile.
Yeah, the
yeah.
docimile, yes.
I dropped out of school in the 8th grade. That happened.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's
feel-
fair.
A lot of soldiers.
What did you
back
do
then.
in
A lot of 9th grade words you guys are using.
What did you do in Saratoga Springs before you got to the war?
Well, I was a horse trainer in Saratoga Springs.
Oh, our last guest was a horse, actually.
Yeah. Roach.
Oh.
Roach
Do you
from
know,
The Witcher
do you know
3.
William or Roach, as he's
Philip.
properly known? Philip, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Philip.
Philip Seymour Horseman.
That's a funny name.
Thank you.
No, but he was...
Apropos of nothing,
Yeah.
it's just
Did
a funny name. 3 names is always funny.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
Franz Ferdinand. Do you know his middle name?
No.
Franz can't miss Ferdinand.
Okay.
Why am I in this war? Why won't it end?
Did any of the horses talk? Like,
I've never had a talking horse. I've had one that we did this thing, and if you put peanut butter on the horse's teeth, it looks like it's it looks like it's talking. Also, there's this trick my father taught me. If you take a carrot and shove it in its ass, it also looks like it's talking.
okay, yes.
Oh.
Isn't that dangerous because it might kick you or something?
No, the thing is, you get on top of the horse backwards, and then you insert it.
It's got a whole system for it.
I've done that once before.
What? Calvin.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Is there a name for that in the community?
Oh, God.
Calvin?
Carroting.
Carrot.
Reverse horseplay. Yeah. So-
What's this
Reverse
community you
horseplay.
speak of?
Oh, yeah. We
oh
should.
yeah, speaking of community, yeah, I mean, I wonder, since you're in the theater for so long, I mean, do the soldiers ever get lonely?
theater?
The theater of war.
Theater of War, my
Oh,
friend.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Brian.
I didn't know you called it that.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice name for such a terrible
Brian,
thing.
Watch the History Channel.
Nah.
Do the soldiers ever get lonely? Because I mean, I've noticed it in the field. There's no real brothels or women out there. It's just
Yeah.
kind of bleak and
Yeah,
sepia toned.
There's a lot of dream wedding. There's a lot of...
Dream. Dream wetting.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought like a wedding, like it's your dream
No.
wedding.
No, it's
Right.
my thick Saratoga drawl. I
Yes.
apologize. It's really disgusting. Apologize to everyone here.
So there's never any male soldiers who kind of
Bite the pillow.
Calvin's very interested in joining the army,
like
apparently.
sort of like
Occasionally, in the middle of war, I've seen one player after he... I'm sorry, player.
Soldier?
Soldier. Isn't war a game
It is
that
Yeah.
we play?
Yeah, it's a theater.
Deadly
I've heard.
Theater. I'm sorry.
they do call it war games. So yeah.
War games. And I saw... This is a tough start for me to get into, but I saw a friend of mine, Ricks. Stephen Ricks.
Steve Ricks.
Yes.
Sounds like a tough guy.
He was blown up with a rocket launcher.
Oh my God.
And the player was only 6 feet away from him.
The player?
Sorry, again.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I don't understand.
I
Oh
think
man,
it's the map on your eye.
I'm
It's just,
sorry.
it's a little fuzzy.
It's oh my god, it's there right now. The map. Good lord.
Focus.
Getting
So
ready
what
to
was happening?
start.
So
Okay, I'm
Steve
sorry.
Rick,
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve Ricks, and he was blown up with a rocket launcher by another soldier, and that other soldier, he was a German man, squatted over Steve Ricks and bent over and sat on him, and then stood up, and then sat on him,
Oh,
and
man.
then stood up, and then sat on him, and then stood up,
God.
and then sat on him.
Calvin's
and then
like,
stood
what's
up,
his name and number?
And then sat
No,
on
that's
him.
teabagging. I
No,
hear
he's
teabagging's a real
and then
issue
stood up.
in
Yeah.
war. So much teabagging.
Oh, I see teabagging because it's like the
It's sort of
steeping tea.
like a victory.
Like the ball sack is a tea bag,
Oh, I see.
Yes.
and the mouth is the cup of water.
Yes, I understand your metaphors.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a 9th grade word.
metaphor.
Yeah. Very
yes.
good.
Yeah, it is.
Docimile.
So there is something.
I've
So there is teabagging
I've
that
heard the
happens.
occasional scream of a man's screams into a pillow. I've heard what can only be the sound of a tube being penetrated, and
tube,
Oh goodness.
yeah.
like a mortar tube.
Is anatomy a ninth grade thing too?
I don't know what
Yeah.
goes on with the biters of pillows. I just know that it sounds painful,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of spitting,
Jesus.
and it seems to be done.
I mean, war. What can you? It's war.
Is that pretty accurate, Kel?
Yeah.
Well, it's 50-50. I'm curious too because I just feel like, especially in Battlefield, in particular, you always hear people saying, "Oh, I'm going to ass rape this guy," and you hear that. A lot
I hear
of
voices
comms.
like that. I hear that.
So that's
A lot
why
of-
I just wonder about that.
A lot of
you know.
N words, maybe. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
about your mothers.
I also am curious about the racism factor too, especially because there's a Harlem infantry unit. And
Yeah,
yet there's so
we
much
had
N-word
we had some racism
usage.
the other day. The
the other day.
the other day, yeah. I don't know what days are anymore because
Yeah.
the fog of war is.
Yeah.
I say this to you, and I'm just a lowly private, but maybe I'm the first to say it. War, what is it good for?
I would say absolutely nothing.
Something.
Say it again,
Oh.
Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Absolutely nothing.
Percy thinks something, he said.
Oh, something. Yeah. But nothing works better.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
What could war be good for, Percy? What do you think?
Making money.
Liberating Turks.
Stopping the voices and stopping me coming back to life over
Yeah.
and
It
over
doesn't sound like
again.
you're liberating the Turks, right? You're kind of killing the Turks.
That's liberation, brother.
That's true.
Could be. In some ways.
I feel like. What's the name of this country you're from?
India. I mean,
India.
usually in ninth grade is when you learn about countries.
Oh, the British Empire. That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, we're
You-
the British. Don't
you're
worry about us. Yeah.
You're a British fellow. You're okay by me.
yeah.
Speaking. I meant to tell you guys this. There was racism the other day,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and so we were leading an attack on a castle, and an enemy soldier looked at me
A Turk.
and said, "Get that white American out of here." And I was furious.
Yeah.
No one calls me that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm a proud Polish, Italian, Irish, American,
Yeah.
Right.
Scandinavian,
Welsh. probably. Look a little
5%
Welsh.
American Indian,
Yeah.
Wow.
4% Eskimo.
Wow.
Wow.
And for him to call me that was very offensive,
Yeah,
and I took offense to it.
He put you in a box.
Yeah.
He did put me in a
I
box.
understand. I hate it when people call me a white American too. I get it.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
Is
for
there a
you.
chance
It
that he was
is.
referring to like the cheese? Like a white American,
American.
cheese?
I do carry white American cheese in my pocket for good luck.
Right. So maybe he was
Before I
allergic.
broke up with my girlfriend, there's something she gave me.
She gave you
Oh.
cheese.
She says, "When this," I'll do it in her voice.
Do it in Melinda's voice.
"When this cheese is rotten, get back to me safely."
That was Melinda.
What an accent she
Wow.
has.
Yeah, she's a special needs woman, but she.
It's beautiful. You still have the cheese?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. That's
Oh wow.
pretty
And
gross.
so you don't eat this cheese.
That's
It's
not
just-
white
No.
anymore.
It's
That
a
is-
memento
Yeah,
cheese.
I mean, it's been touching that dirty rocket launcher, so I
That's
don't
a
know.
fuzzy green piece of cheese right
Yeah.
there.
It's not doing well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Do you ever like,
big ups to Melinda.
like end up with do you ever dream wet to that cheese?
If you stare at something long enough, it becomes your ex-girlfriend.
Right,
You know
that's
what I mean?
true. I know that. Yeah,
So Penny Hardaway is my ex-girlfriend?
I don't think he
I've-
knows who Penny Hardaway
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am pretty hard. Maybe your
I've
ex-girlfriend.
stared at him
Brian.
long enough.
Penny
Yes,
Hardaway. There was a woman in Saratoga Springs who would hang around the barn.
Oh.
and we
Yeah.
called her Penny Hardaway, and she was a lady of the night, if you will.
Oh,
Ah,
a Penny,
okay.
Penny the Hardaway.
yeah, it was a
right.
penny. We
Penny.
called her a
Penny
penny.
the Hard-
A Penny the Hardaway.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She's earning a penny the hard way.
Yeah, the hard way.
Yeah,
She
that
earned a
makes
penny the
sense.
hard way,
Yeah,
and we would fuck her.
Oh.
we understand what that.
Yeah,
We'd
Yeah.
give her.
Oh,
a,
so you went to war, not a virgin.
Oh no. I mean, if we're on the books about it, yes, but no. I gave her when I was 11 years old.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Oh,
My dad reminded me of the time when I was 7 years old when he took me to Penny Hardaway
Wow.
to give her a Rogering she never forgot.
It was a different time back then,
Yeah.
as
very,
they say
apparently.
in showbiz.
I know at 7 you can get hard.
Oh, I could. What he did was he played that game with the hula hoop and the stick, and that was so exciting to me as a child.
Oh.
And that got me hard. And then he moved the horse aside, and then on top of it backwards, sticking a carrot in
Was
the horse's.
Penny
It was
hard-
Penny. It was Penny the hard way.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Things
Well,
are so much different. Back
Won't read that in the history books.
No, you won't.
That's amazing.
You don't read that in any books.
Yeah. Percy, what's when do you go back to war? You got to leave now. Like, what's the plan in the future for you?
I honestly, it could be any second. I'm
Oh.
at the mercy of myself. I guess the God. I guess I'm the God, or the God is me, or I I don't know how Godding works. It's really kind of crazy, but it could be any minute really. It's weird. Sometimes I wake up in the Ottoman Empire. Sometimes I wake up in Belgium. Sometimes France. Sometimes
So you're fighting. They're sending you everywhere.
That's got to be
Yeah.
disorienting.
it's very disorienting. And
So which theater of war do you prefer?
Stop using that term.
It's the theater of war.
It's a theater of war.
You just made that up.
I-
Trust me. You just
I
made
think
it up.
he also didn't get to finish 9th grade.
Yeah, I know.
He's about the same as.
oh, theater. I know theater. The game of the pillow biters. Yes, I understand.
See?
Quite familiar with
No,
theater.
those are thespians.
Do you guys take? I read somewhere that during Christmas, like the soldiers won't fight each other on Christmas Day. Like there's a Christmas Day.
Ah,
truce
yes, the
across the
armistice.
trench. Yeah, the armistice,
it's an
yeah, yeah,
armistice. Well, that did happen. The German soldiers. It was a trench warfare, obviously,
Right.
or as we call it, warfare, right, guys? So to define terms. So we had a trench on one side, and the Germans had the Krauts, if you will, had a trench on their side, and one of them said, "Oi, we're gonna have an armistice."
It's a pretty good German accent.
Yeah, I believe you special needs. I don't understand.
right.
Everyone has a weird accent. I don't know what's going on with them. And one of them kicked over a soccer ball, and then we started playing a little soccer. It was
Oh,
Christmas.
that's
It was a
nice.
great time. And then the clock struck midnight, and then we commenced our war games once again.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would think that'd be a good time to attack if you really wanted to.
No, but that's what the whole point of the. You know what armistice means?
Yeah, but if you want to win, by any means necessary, Vince Lombardi.
See, he
said.
doesn't understand war the way
So
you
did
do,
Malcolm
Percy.
X.
Right.
See?
War is a dirty game, and you got to play dirty to win. You know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I would have been like, dude, let's fuck soccer. Let's just go. Someone sneak around, you know?
No, that's the thing about
Right.
about
Have you
the
know
armistice,
chivalry?
man.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah, but you're trying to win.
No,
Percy's
the-
with me. He gets it.
Soldiers
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
ethics.
you're trying to win, but there's ethics involved.
You're just shooting someone in the face.
You're just shooting someone in the face.
Before I will say this, there is a very weird formal ethics thing. Before every battle, my general, my CO, will go off on a horse and then shake hands with the other commander of the other forces. Shake hand.
Really?
They'll have tea in the middle of the battlefield,
battlefield, right?
and then they'll come back and let us know he's an all right chap, and then we'll start.
And then you start the fight.
Shooting each other.
Yeah,
in
the
face.
mustard gas. The,
Yeah. Is that true? Does that
the
happen?
flames.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is the first war with gas, right? Yeah.
I mean, if you're in our barracks, there's a lot of gas
Yes.
there.
yes.
I'm glad you
Men.
can keep your humor.
I
Yeah.
try to, but will this life ever end? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't know, Percy.
Is life eternal for everyone else, or is it
I don't
just?
think so.
No, I've never.
I don't think
I've
so.
woken up. I've never woken up in separate places. Like, you know, have you ever killed anybody with a bayonet?
Oh yeah. I've killed people with bayonets. The problem is, sometimes I have this nasty little habit because I get so juiced up by the bayonet strike is that I'll scream as I'm running
Right.
at them with the
Yeah.
bayonet, and
Yeah.
it sort of gives away my position.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll turn around, shotgun me in the face, bayonet me themselves. They'll take out a metal spike, hit me in the neck.
Oof. Yeah.
But it's a fun way to kill a man.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I bet.
Maybe
Can I ask you guys a question? Have you guys ever killed somebody?
I've not.
Not in real life, no.
What does that mean?
Well, so like I said before, I was talking before about, computers and games. Like,
Can you live forever?
Well, I mean, I would like to.
Mm.
However, there are these things called games where you can kind of live forever.
It's
or-
like pretend.
yeah.
Oh,
Sort
like
of.
solitaire.
Yeah,
in a way.
sort of. In a way, it's like solitaire.
Mm.
A little more
And
advanced
it's like,
version
how
of
you
that.
reshuffle the deck, you can start over. That's kind of like how we have, with you can get extra lives and
Mhm.
you kind of start over again in the game itself,
Mhm.
though.
I see.
But the three of us, we only have one life to live.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never. Have you guys killed anybody?
No. I
Have you ever
would.
sent a man to the general hospital?
No.
Oh, have I?
I feel like he's making a joke about soap operas.
Oh. I don't
About
know.
what?
You probably don't know what those are.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
General.
No,
Silver
this
weren't around
is
back
a
then.
hospital.
I think there's only the DuPont channel, right?
That's the name of our hospital in Saratoga Springs, the General,
General
Hospital.
Hospital.
Yeah,
right.
so they just
Yeah,
have
yeah,
one.
I was born there.
Good old Saratoga Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the finest soldiers in the world come from Saratoga Springs, is what I heard.
Clearly, Percy's here.
So what do you plan to do once the war is over? I mean, I know it's a great war, but you know.
It may never be over. This is the war. I think I could say this unequivocally. What does that mean?
Yeah. I think that's a ninth grade word.
I
That
think
doesn't The Outsiders.
I think I can say this quivocally. This war will be the war to end all wars.
Oh. Until the next one comes out.
Did you just make that up?
Yes. Wow. Just sort of surveying the field, surveying the violence, the amount of weaponry and bloodshed. This war, there will never be another war like this. There will never be a war where several countries team up against the German Empire to defeat them.
Well,
Okay? Because they're near defeat, and they will understand that this cannot happen again.
This can't. There's no way it could happen again.
No way, none.
Do you think the world will learn a lesson from this war?
Yes, I do.
What do you
I
think the
truly
world
do.
will learn?
I'm sorry?
What do you think it'll learn?
I think it'll learn that it is okay for people to die just once.
he really wants to just end it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried killing yourself?
Oh,
Maybe
my
that would
God.
stop the cycle of.
How much time do you have, my British friend?
We got to go soon, actually.
I've shot a rocket launcher at my feet. I've thrown a gas grenade at my feet. I've fucked a horse. I've done it all.
anything to get yourself.
Anything. And this
How
time
does
I wasn't
fucking
on
horse-
top of the horse. I was behind it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like, okay, gotcha.
Did you know animals don't have missionary?
Right. I didn't know that, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it's very jarring. The thing is, you have to find an animal small enough to position it missionary.
Right.
But the beasts, I mean, they love.
They don't like eye contact during sex.
No, they
Lots
don't.
of doggy.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
alpha thing.
It's hard to make a beast with two backs in that way. You know?
Yes. I've had my way with an Ottoman woman, and my God, they hate eye contact.
Yeah. Interesting.
Why are you guys giving me this look? As if
I
you
get
don't
it.
agree with me on my opinions on the Ottomans.
No,
I-
I believe you.
Yeah.
It's believed.
I'm just glad I asked that question. Now we can clear up why
Right.
they called that.
Yeah.
So
So, but I'm sure you dream of a time where there will be peace in the world, right? After this war.
I have so many thoughts and sadness within me that I want my own personal war just to end. I just want to wake up in a world
Yeah.
where I don't have to kill every day and have someone squat on me and stand up, squat on me and stand up.
Have you ever
squat on
thought
me,
of
stand-
just like not participating in the battle, just saying, "Oh, I'm going to go to the corner of the battlefield here, just hang out and not."
I've done it,
participate?
and
Or like walk into a corner, several times.
It's happened. I've done it a couple times. I've gotten away with it, and usually what happens is somebody will come from behind and stab me in the chest. It's a very jarring thing to be stabbed in the chest.
they don't scream when they approach you like you do with your
No.
bayonet.
No, there's no screaming at all,
Hmm.
unless they bayonet me, and then
Yeah.
they.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
It sounds like a nightmare.
I have to say this. Based on the street I grew up on
In Saratoga
in
Springs.
Saratoga Springs, it's a nightmare on Elm Street, brother.
You're quite a visionary, I gotta say. It's just so funny. You keep saying these things that I feel will pop up again in like 50 or 60 years.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I don't know what to.
I mean, sometimes someone's life echoes through the future. You know.
Yeah, I guess life is beautiful.
That's pretty deep too. That's amazing. Hey, do you want to play a quick game with
Roberta
us?
Benigni.
What? Okay, sure.
Do you want to play a quick game with us, Percy?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, let's play a quick game because this might
Well,
be
yeah,
his
we like
first,
to, we like to
Yes.
close the
one
show
of his
with
first games that he's ever played. It's just
Sure.
called,
take your mind off the war.
It's our version of a game called Fuck, Marry, Kill. It's called Wed, Bed, Dead. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Wed, bed, dead. Okay.
we're going to give you three characters, and you're going to tell us who you want to wed, who you want to bed,
Yes.
and who you want dead.
I see.
All right, so we have three characters here.
It might seem strange, but just go with it.
Yeah.
No.
Dead, I'm sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
This-
I know death all too well.
And
Yeah.
I will show you pictures in case you
Right.
don't.
Okay. I
I
understand.
only one for this, Calvin. This first one, Ultimisha. Ultimisia?
Ultimacia.
Yeah, who's that?
She
Calvin?
is the final boss of this game, Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh, big
so
game.
she is a sorceress.
And do you have an old timey photo of her, as
Yeah.
we call it, photo?
Yes.
Old timey photos are just sketches. That's what we
Do
do.
you have a locket of Melinda's picture?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
She's
that's
my
nice.
ex-girlfriend, but
Yeah, you hang on to those.
I do have a pictograph.
the War Department insisted we get one.
Yeah.
Each soldier have
everyone
one.
So
has to
this
have
is
a
what
locket.
she looks like. She has horns on her head. She is a sorceress with a very plunging neckline of a dress
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
wings.
She flies around. Is she like a hawk girl?
Not really. She's more of a sorceress who's very bitter.
A
Sorceress
gypsy.
from
She looks like a
He-Man?
gypsy.
Huh?
She does.
She looks like a gypsy.
Yeah, you could. I believe we call them Romany now, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that's a.
I would kill her.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
We're
wait,
gonna
wait, there's
give you the
two
other.
more.
Well, she's a
more.
gypsy. That's what we
Other
do.
options.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do
Phones
it.
are the worst, man. I don't know how people do this.
It's not that bad.
Oh, that's not
What
okay.
did you do?
Nothing. I just went back.
Okay.
Okay, so this next one. I mean, this is speaking of gods. One of the godliest gods in gaming, Raiden. Raiden, the god of thunder,
Yes.
who's
He's
from a
the-
game called Mortal Kombat.
He's the Japanese god of thunder.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he Japanese?
well, in
I
the
thought
movie,
he's
he's
Chinese.
in the movie he's very white and boring.
In the movie's very Christopher Lambert. but
Yeah, so
I thought he was Chinese.
I don't know.
Well, he's a god. It
He's a
doesn't
god.
matter.
Yeah, Raiden has a big bucket. He's got like a wicker basket on his head
Yes.
as
Yes.
a hat. He shoots lightning
I
out of
see.
his hands. He
Yes.
flies across the screen. He's
Yeah.
super powerful.
He's a god like me. I understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
It might be.
So-
You might get along.
He does spawn a lot, even after being
right,
fatality.
Raiden. So pretty cool one. And Calvin is going to go nuts for this one. The Hatoful bird. A Hatoful bird.
Wait, does it say which one?
No, just
I
any.
see who Raiden is. Thank you.
Just
so
any.
in case you guys don't
Just
know,
any pigeon.
Hatoful Boyfriend is a Japanese dating sim game where you are human and you can date any of a number of pigeons. So
Have you ever had been intimate with like a homing pigeon or a messenger pigeon?
and I will show you a picture of a Hatoful Boyfriend for
It's like a pigeon, basically.
I understand.
However, you can also tell what they look like. They give you like a human like image as to what they would look like.
But that's what it's a bird.
Yes,
It's a
this
bird,
is.
okay.
I forget who this is. Is this Utah?
Why are you asking? Me?
I don't know.
The
you didn't even
fact that
finish
you know,
the game.
The fact that you know any of their names is
I
ridiculous.
like this game. Anyway, so it's a pigeon. However,
Can I say, based off your voice, I believe this?
the future gets real weird. I don't know if you know that.
Okay,
Percy.
no, I understand.
Real
All right, so Percy, wed, bed, dead. Out of these choices, Ultimisia, is that how you say it? Cal?
Yes.
The sorceress.
Right,
with,
the sorceress from He-Man.
Yeah.
He-Man from Final Fantasy.
I understand. So the gypsy, the
Raiden?
Chinaman, or the pigeon?
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Wed,
Well,
bed, dead. What do you think?
I still stick to my original thought. I would have to kill the gypsy, but it's a
Really?
real close battle with
Yeah.
the Chinaman and the gypsy.
Okay,
But I do
Understand
not
it.
trust the gypsy.
Sure.
My father, he was this is so hard to describe. My father refused a bank loan to a gypsy.
Oh.
Oh no.
And the gypsy cursed my father.
Wow.
And this gypsy cursed my father that his girlfriend started to go crazy. I'm sorry, his wife, my mother, started to go crazy. And then things started happening to him. And basically, he got ran over by a train at the end of it because of the gypsy curse.
Wow.
So the gypsy went into a bank to get a bank loan,
Yes.
and your father said, "We can't give you this."
Saratoga National Savings.
the general bank.
Yes.
Oh, it's natural. Okay, yeah, okay.
Just again as a reminder, Ultimacia not a gypsy. So
Well, I think I can spot a gypsy a little bit better than you.
Is that from that movie Cabin in the Woods? You Shame Me, with the gypsy and the.
You shame me.
You shame
She
me.
did say
went to
that.
she went to the bank. And,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah.
I just remember that movie Thinner. Did you ever see Thinner?
No.
What?
That happens to my. You say the word thinner, and I'm thinking of my uncle now.
What is that?
What?
Another gypsy cursed my uncle.
Oh.
Oh, and also made him lose weight like 10 pounds a day.
No, he gained weight every year until he died of a heart attack.
Wow.
Every year he gained at least a few pounds.
Are you
He
sure that
started
wasn't-
out at 8 pounds, and then he
As a
died
baby, right, yeah.
at 240 pounds.
Wow.
And of a heart attack at the age of 91.
Whoa.
That gypsy cursed him.
Yeah.
Thinner.
I
Or
mean-
fatter, I guess.
Thicker.
Thicker, yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's normal life. I think most people
Yeah.
gain weight slowly.
I don't know.
Right.
The things he did to this gypsy.
What did
He's
he,
definitely.
what did he do to the gypsy?
Did the gypsy do things like raise him?
Raise him. She didn't raise him. She was just a neighbor.
She would bring about like a pie every other day to his house.
Yes.
Yeah.
To fatten him
I heard
up.
about this. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just in case, I
So
see where-
I back to the
Right.
conversation. I'm
Right.
sorry.
just in case, he's definitely.
I have all the time in the world. I'm going to live forever.
he's gonna kill Ultimisia.
I would kill the gypsy.
Sure.
I would. I guess I'd fuck the Chinaman.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little
So
God,
you
little
do a
God
little pillow
Thunder
biting?
action.
Yeah, and I'd marry the pigeon.
Oh.
Interesting. So that
Nice.
means you won the game, I think, if you marry the pigeon.
Yeah.
In Hatoful.
Yeah, I
And that
could
would be
send
that you
messages.
finished the game, unlike some people. So yeah.
Never.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Alep, why don't you go?
Okay, this is Ultimisia. She's a sorceress. Yeah.
Sorceress.
Sorceress.
I think that's the correct pronunciation.
Sure.
Well, these are all tough. I think I'm going to marry Raiden. Right. It's nice to be, wedded to God. Right. He's a god of lightning.
A god.
A god. Right. So maybe first of all, he travels to different realms. I get to travel with him
Instantly.
You
He
love
teleports.
traveling.
I like traveling. I see. I'm not that. I don't have a lot of money, so I don't travel that much. So I would like to, get married in order to travel more.
Yeah.
That's a way to travel
Sure.
more. And he's a god, so he's well respected.
When do you go back to the British Empire?
I have an indentured servitude that I'm working out
I see.
right now in America. And
You
then
have to
I
do
get to go
200 episodes of a podcast.
back. Yeah.
Oh, and then
I'm
you're
on-
free.
And
of
then he's
the-
free.
Yeah.
And then you're free to work again for
No,
life,
yeah. Now I
forever.
can. Now I can
There.
find.
And then your kids have to work for the podcast.
No. Once I do the 200, I'm good. Unless
Oh, okay.
unless I sign another contract.
But
We hope
so the British Empire owns your kids, though, right?
No. The British Empire owns me.
What is the servitude? I'm very confused by servitude.
It's like a temporary slavery.
Times have changed.
It's like slavery that expires in a contract.
Oh,
So they
gotta wait it out.
Yeah, 7 years or 200 podcasts.
oh,
episodes.
BT Dubs, congrats.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, we upgraded to sharecropping, but it's pretty much the same.
Oh, that's yeah, an honest day's work,
Right.
Oh, yeah. I would
Yeah.
say it's work for, the same shack cabin,
Yeah. It's I think you guys got off a little bit better,
I mean, we're inching towards it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a college now. Booker T. Washington helped us out.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That rascal. That scallywag. I wish he was on the Titanic, that son of a gun.
Oh, boy.
Him and the Peanut Man.
Hurry up, Alep.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
I'm gonna kill. No, sorry. I'm gonna marry Raiden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bed. Ayamusha. What's her name?
No, Ultimisia.
Ultimisia.
Ultimisia. Like she's she's like a sexy sorceress with wings and everything. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill the bird.
Not
Okay.
Utah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. First of all, not unfortunately, that fucking bird is dead in my situation.
No.
In my options, every time that bird is dead.
Why do you kill every birdie?
How do you send mail?
We have other ways, better, more efficient ways to do
Horses,
it.
stuff like that.
Oh yes,
now.
the
Yeah,
horses.
planes. Wait till you see those. You
Oh
probably seen
no,
planes.
I've seen a plane.
Yeah.
There's two gay brothers. Yes. I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely deading Hatoful bird. Yeah, I mean
That's
you gotta.
hurtful.
Man, it's I want a sorcerer again. I like magic. I would like to marry the sorceress to have her around, but I don't know that I want to bang Raiden.
Oh, I will say this. Ultimisia, she has her own castle.
She has her own castle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Is she evil?
Yes,
She
very much
is.
so. Well, it's complicated.
She's a villain. She's a final boss.
Yeah, she's evil, but it's because, people have killed her people.
So she's just kind of bitter.
She's
I
just
will,
trying to get back at racists.
Yeah, I'm
That's
still
what-
gonna bed her a lot of times that one night. I'm gonna bed her. No, a couple times. She's up for it. A few
you?
times. We'll see. Maybe she'll give me a rejuvenation spell, so I can just
So
go.
just regen your penis.
So I can go right back at it.
Man, I could use one of those, brother.
Yeah, right. We all could.
Man.
And then I guess I'll marry Raiden.
Good choice.
He was my number one choice back in MK1, by the way. He's my favorite character. He'd be fun to chill with and hang and being able to fly and have
charge your phone. Or whatever
Oh
you're
my
doing,
god, being able to charge things.
wireless charging.
Think of the money we'll save on that alone. Yeah, with all this stuff plugged in, just instant
Oh, yeah, that's
electricity.
true.
Yeah.
You don't need Con Ed.
Nope. So there we go.
It's good choices.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
I think I realize what's going on. You guys have accused me being a soothsayer, looking into the future. I don't know if it's my ability as a god, but it's my ability when I am awaiting battle. I hear things. I hear references and I hear things. And maybe that's my ability as a god to transform everything. So I just wanted to clear that up.
Okay.
That I'm not just saying things. I hear things.
Yeah.
I hear visions and things. And it's my dream. I have a dream.
What?
That one day, and then something else happened.
No one knows the rest of that.
Hopefully your dream comes true.
Yeah, I
so
started
too.
the battle, and so I had to go.
Right, you have to
But
go.
I heard something about it.
I hear you.
Hey, you got to get the ball rolling.
All
I
right,
like that, though.
all right, Calvin. Come on, fuck this pigeon. I dare you.
Well, okay, well, this is actually very, very difficult because, as you all know, I mean, you know how I feel about pigeons. Although, well,
Dirty,
see, here's
filthy
a problem.
pigeons.
Here's a problem: is that I would really need more specifics about which hatful bird it is. Because if it's the mourning dove, then yes.
It's the mourning dove.
Okay. Well, we need to specify. There's a
Okay,
regular
it's the
pigeon.
mourning dove. It doesn't matter for us three.
cares?
There's
All
a
right,
rock
for you,
pigeon.
It's the mourning dove.
Okay.
A
Thank you.
filthy, disgusting mourning dove.
It is not filthy.
All pigeons are filthy.
Okay, not all of them are.
Not Japanese ones.
All pigeons matter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so what are you
Wow,
gonna do then?
again, very ahead of your time. You do hear a lot of things.
I've just heard things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what
I
are you
hear a lot of All Lives Matter right before I'm about to play. It's very bizarre. I don't know what that means. I guess life is important, but I don't understand what it
Yeah.
means.
Okay, so I would marry Ultimacia because she has a castle.
Okay.
And again, like she's all sad about the murder of her people, and I could be like, hey, not all of us humans are bad. We can hang out. We could chill together.
You're the human race's salvation. Be like, hey, I'm cool, and that's gonna save us. You think? And let her
Yeah, but I'll
stop her
sound
wrath.
way less like homosexual. Hey.
Well,
That's how you sound to Brian.
hey, Ultimacia.
Can I do my impression of you? Hello, my name is Calvin.
He just has one impression.
I'm a bite of pillows.
He might have special needs too.
Are you a special needs man? Because you're very high functioning.
I mean, I do.
Am I saying that about functioning? Functioning?
Functioning.
Yeah.
Functioning. You're high functioning.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
All right, so you're marrying that sorceress.
No, I mean, it's fair. So I would marry her. And also, the magic thing is helpful. I mean,
cool.
she, can make things. She has a fire spell. We can cook together and whatever.
Okay.
We can talk about being oppressed together, which I love doing. So that's my thing. I would bed Raiden because, I mean...
You'd finish him.
How do you know these things? It's amazing. You've heard the voices.
No what? What do you...
Maybe he would finish you.
I mean, either way, it would be a flawless victory.
Ah.
But no, but I think it'd be... Well, also, like, bedding where? He could teleport me. We can bed several different places in a night.
Yeah, it's true.
We can fucking Outworld.
Mm-hmm.
We can fucking Netherrealm.
Yep. Right in Shang Tsung's backyard.
Oh man, could you imagine?
That'd be great.
Just stick it to him.
That'd be great.
Oh,
I hear a lot of poor people choosing Raiden today. Be nice to travel.
Yeah.
we don't get out much.
So you're gonna kill the bird.
I'm very sad.
Yeah,
about
kill
that.
the
I'm
bird.
Very sad
Kill that
about
bird.
After all
this.
that, you son of a bitch.
I
Kill that.
want.
Making me feel bad. Look, you're doing the same thing.
Listen, I want them to live, but I mean,
What bird would make you want to fuck it? What
okay,
situation?
Well, I would definitely fuck
a
the
flamingo? Which one do you want?
Well, actually, a flamingo because they bang their legs
Swan. I might
backwards.
fuck a swan.
You might.
No,
I mean,
swans
of
get
all
violent.
birds.
We're gonna get a swan next week. We're gonna see if you fuck it.
The unfinished swan.
Yeah. What?
What?
Yes.
Swan Lake. Is that Cracker?
Maybe.
Is there a swan in that?
Because there's a chance the swan might be a princess who's been cursed, right?
Oh, true.
Well, there's a very, very small chance of that.
I've gone down that road, brother. And
No.
It doesn't.
no,
Battlefield's a lonely place.
I think of when I was 11 to when I
When
was
you were
9.
7, right.
Yeah. And my father brought me to fuck a couple of swans to
Wow.
see if they turned into women.
Your father is a good parent. He really makes sure you don't
Was
miss
he?
out on any.
Yeah, there's some things you can miss out on. That's okay.
I would say that that's not good parenting.
Yeah.
Personally.
Percy, before we go,
Yes.
is there anything that you would like to? Do you know what it means to plug something? Like,
Yes, I had consumption when I was 7,
No,
and my mom took a cork and,
okay.
and placed it in my anus, and so I would stop
Anus.
right?
defecating.
yeah.
And she
Good
plugged
words.
Well, is there anything you want to say to your family
the American people?
or the people of America
Maybe.
or the Turks?
Because this is like faster than shortwave, so this will reach home to your folks.
So this is like the
To
power
Melinda,
of 1,000
maybe?
pigeons. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess just yes we can, and thank you guys very much, and please end this war for me, and
Just turn off your PS4s, guys.
Yeah.
I think it would help
seriously.
Percy a lot here. So
Or tell Woodrow Wilson to resign. That'd be fun. He's literally your president.
yes,
right?
and I understand.
Okay.
yeah.
Not my president, right? I voted for the Whig Party. Am I right, guys?
Okay.
I was a
With
writing
that,
candidate.
Percy, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
joining
Percy.
us. Guys, have a great rest of your year. God bless America, and God bless Percy for joining us today. Thank you, guys. Good night.
See ya.
Teabags.
See ya, Turks.
Today's amazing episode starred Justin Perez. Check him out on Twitter at Justin Perez and on Instagram at The Fart Box. That's The Fart Box on Instagram. Check him out.